Hi friends, Guy in Kalamazoo here. Just a quick impromptu. I wasn't even planning on doing this vlog. Just a quick update. If you hear, I've got some puppies. They're running at my feet. Yeah, I got a little bit of a headache. I think it comes from I quit smoking. Saturday, I believe this is my fifth day. Saturday, 10 a.m. A few weeks ago, 3, 4 weeks ago, I came down with, well, Chris had it too. I had the flu, and well, I call it flu just because I had the fever. I had a fever. It was like a bad chest cold with like 101-degree fever. It lasted 2, 3 days. Um, and that was like probably about 4 weeks ago because 2 weeks ago now again, and all of a sudden on the weekend, it came back. Um, but Saturday, I've been thinking about quitting smoking for a little while anyway, the last couple months. And I don't know what Saturday, it just all of a sudden clicked in my head. It's like, you know what, I'm done. I had a cigarette at probably in the morning, 10 a.m. with some coffee, and that was my last one, and I haven't had any since. I am wearing the patch, but today I've got this nagging. It's not a huge headache. It's just a nagging headache. Um, I I'm hoping that is part of it. Yeah, I'm a mess. So sorry. Apologize for the like my eyes. I'm looking at myself in the camera. Um. So anyway, let's see what's been going on. Work's been going fine. Yeah, I guess that is my big kind of announcement is the quitting smoking, and I hope I have these urges, and another reason I'm doing a vlog is just I had an urge. It's like about almost 7 o'clock at night, and I'm sitting there watching TV, and it's like, okay, I want a cigarette. No, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go do a vlog, keep myself a little busy, because once I get past 10, 15 minutes, the urges go away, and they are getting better than they used to be. Yesterday was a very hard day. So, some of you might be smokers, might be former smokers, and know what I'm going through. I don't like hard candy. Somebody said get some hard candy. I had a couple of good suggestions today. One was get the actual cinnamon sticks because they're about the size of a cigarette. And you can hold them like a cigarette. They taste like cinnamon. So yeah, I'm gonna pick some of those up. I just don't like hard candy because somebody had mentioned lollipops is good. Gum. I've been chewing gum like crazy. Um, Gum. Oh, popsicles. I need to get some popsicles, especially some of those fruity ones, like the ones that were made of real fruit. That would be something good. A problem I have now, I don't think it's the nicotine because I am wearing the patch, by the way, if I didn't say. I think it is the uh, mental habit that is just hard to break because you have your mind programmed to do certain things habitually. And uh, this happens to be something. It's like, oh, see, I've got a straw. I've been chewing on a straw. Um, but it's kind of like cigarette, and my mind's like, oh, okay. The deep breathing helps too. Whenever I have a really, really bad um, urge, I just start taking some deep breaths. I'll get by it. I'll get by it. And then I always think in my mind, when I do want a cigarette, I've gone 5 days now. 5 days, no cigarettes. And if I were to have one tonight, it would be like start back to day one. I don't want to do that. I want to continue. And I did call, I think it's a nationwide thing, but Michigan has something called QuitNet. And I called them, and they're like counselors. They don't charge me anything. They're going to be calling me I think on Friday. So it's just a support line. Okay. Oh, and they used to give out free, like if you wanted gum or patches, but they don't do that anymore, I guess. It's okay. The patches didn't cost too much. I've got 2 weeks worth. I'm on the step one. I am going to go through to the step two and then the step three. and then see how I can do without the patch after I think it's about 6 weeks. So, okay. So that's going on there. Just briefly with Chris. Chris, we're on the same time. He had this flu the same time as me, but he was also complaining big time of stomach pains. We just found out because the flu is gone. He's done with the flu. I'm done with the flu. But he continued having stomach pain. So we took him to the doctor, and we suspected some things, and I brought him up to the doctor. So yeah, the doctor had us go. He went in for a sonogram, for a ultrasound, and got the call yesterday. He does have a gallstone. So next Monday we go to see what's involved in removing it, but I hope they get it done soon because he's not been feeling good with his gallstone. He's really been paying attention to what he's been eating, which is good. I need to start doing the same now because with stopping smoking, I had lost 10 pounds since I started my new job, which I'm very happy. I think I'm going to be gaining that back because now I'm just eating. Now that I'm not smoking, I've been eating a lot. But I figured, you know what, I'll gain those pounds back. But something else I want to do now, too, is spend a lot more time outside in the yard, get that cleaned up and done. So I think, and the weather is getting nicer out. Spring's coming finally to Michigan. But we're going to devote a lot of time outside, and I think it will help me get out, get some little bit of exercise. No, I'm not going to officially become an exerciser. I've never, ever been, even when I was in shape. But I'll be more active and outside doing things. So that's what's going on with me, with Chris. And I hope his procedure is easy, the gallstone removal. But I've been told by people that have had this done that when they leave surgery, they immediately feel better. So, and I hope it's like, I know it's going to be a little invasive surgery, but I just hope it's not the big incision and let's get in there and pull it out and all that. We're going to find that out on next Monday. Okay, gaming. Well, I'll move on to gaming. And work's going fine too and stuff there. Gaming is, and for me, a little sad right now. Because I just got done with Diablo. Diablo 3 on the console. I'm going to start playing it on the PC. Their new season begins, I believe I've been told, on April 29th, season 6. I want to start a character on the PC, but there's no sense in doing it because the new season is going to start here in a few weeks. But what I did on the console version, this is where I wished I could port my characters from the console over here. Or back and forth. It'd be wonderful, and I hope we're coming to that soon, that day, that cross-platform play type thing. I 100% of the game. And that's getting every achievement there is. I've only done that on a few games, the one that I can recall, and I've been on Xbox Live. Next year will be my 10th year anniversary. I've played Xbox since Xbox One. Xbox One didn't. I don't think Xbox One had the concept of achievements. I think that came with like the 360 and Xbox Live. I 100% of Diablo 3. And now it's like, okay, there are games out. I did just get a new Xbox One. And because they were on sale, a good price, I got the Division bundle. It came with the physical disc. I played probably 5 or 10 minutes of it. I went in not with a good attitude anyway because I don't like Rainbow Six. There's other games. Ubisoft I absolutely love. Another game that I recall, one of the first big game I recall doing 100% was Assassin's Creed 2. So what? Hold on. Right here, I'm recording a vlog. You want to be part of it? No. Okay. So yeah, sorry, that was Chris just was coming up the stairs, wondering where I was. Okay. Um. So anyway, I 100% of the game, Diablo, and now it's like, okay. Oh, I had Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition, which you guys know I love Ori. It was my game of the year last year. So Definitive Edition just came out not too long ago. What it does is it adds a section to the map, and it added a new skill and just a few things. It cost $5. It was definitely a buy, but it also let me do all the achievements again. Did I 100% the achievements? No, some of them are very difficult to get. I'm not going to devote the time, but I did play through the game again. But now I find myself, oh, what am I going to play? Nothing has really, really, really grabbed my attention. I still have Thief to get through. I've got little games like, The Wolf Amongst Us is free. I just downloaded that, but I haven't even started it because the other Telltale game of The Walking Dead, I started it but never finished it. I need to do that. Borderlands Handsome Jack. I installed, let's see what's backwards compatible. I just got Dead Space, and there was another backward compatible I just got. I can't recall. Anyway, I've got all these games, and it's like, oh, I reinstalled Titanfall because the announcement teaser trailer for Titanfall 2 came out, and it's like, oh, you know what? I want to play this again. I love Titanfall. I don't care about achievements on that, even though there's like, I only need 5 more. I don't care. That is a game I actually just enjoy putting in and playing some. And I've not played it in probably close to a year. I put it in, did a multiplayer the other night, and kept coming in first place. I'm like, what's up with that? It was hard. It's hard after you put a game away to kind of come back into it and get used to it and get back into the routine. So the Titanfall, but nothing has like captured me. And as a gamer, Chris doesn't like this sometimes, but as a gamer, when a game captures me, I play it, I play it, I play it, I play it to death until I'm finally like done with it. Gears 4, that's been announced, and it seems like now every day there was a beautiful new trailer that came out showing Marcus, JD as a child. It looked like Anya. I'm going to assume it was Anya. I'm very much looking forward to Gears of War 4. Doom is coming out in a month. The Gears 4 multiplayer beta starts in 5 days. So there are things coming up that I'm looking forward to. As I said, Diablo for PC, the new season starts, I believe, on the 29th. So that's 16 days from now. So I do have things coming up. I don't know. Maybe it's just time I take a chill pill away from gaming for a little while. Just for for me, a little while, a week or two. Cuphead, that's what I can't wait for. I don't know if that's still coming out this year or not. E3's coming up in a couple months. In fact, I think 2 months from today, I believe they announced June 13th is, I know it's 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. I think it's 9:30 Pacific Time. The Microsoft press briefing, which I watch every year. So anyway, yeah, that's what's been going on with me. It's like, and it could be maybe because I quit smoking, and it's like I'm a little agitated. I don't know. I just can't focus on the gaming. And again, yeah, the weather is getting nicer out, and so like gaming is gonna. Oh, I'll always game. I'll probably game up until my dying day. In fact, I'm a firm believer in heaven, and I think heaven has those things that you thoroughly enjoyed in life will be there. Like for me, for instance, something I thoroughly enjoy is one of my favorite instruments in the world is an organ, and especially a pipe organ. And I firmly believe I can play one-handed. You know, I can read music. Bass clef, Treble clef, I have no problem with. I grew up playing a trumpet or a cornet. Bass clef, I've never really understood. I've never really been able to read. Um, so doing chords in my left hand, I've never really gotten into. I can play right hand just fine. I've got a little Baldwin. It was my grandmother's down in the main room. My dad could play. Oh, my dad could play wonderful. Anyway, yeah, in heaven, I believe. You know what? When I get to heaven, I'm going to have a mansion, and I'm going to have a huge pipe organ that I'm going to be able to sit and play anytime. But I'm also going to be entertained by the pets that have passed on, the family that's passed on, and we're going to have gaming systems up in heaven. I believe it. I just believe those things you thoroughly enjoyed in life are going to be there. So anyway, let me get off that. And this vlog's been 16 minutes. Time for me to wrap this update done. So wrap it up. I try to keep them around 15 now. So anyway, guys, yeah, take care. I hope you're all doing okay. I know my one of my other YouTuber friends just had some surgery, and yeah, I hope he recovers here soon. It was on his back, and I know he's in severe pain even after the surgery. So, Dean, I hope you get better. And yeah, I just you guys, I hope you're enjoying life, enjoying everything that it blessings that it gives to you, and yeah, you guys take care, and yeah, and I'm sure I'm going to be vlogging a lot sooner to keep you up to date on the smoking situation. We're going to have a lot of news coming out on the gaming scene. So, yep, take care, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.